Our community had its beginning in 1981, but the first newsletter did not appear until April of '84. While there were obviously many activities occurring at BTVE from the beginning, the first mention of a woman's function per se appeared in the June '85 newsletter. By August of that year, a ladies' workshop was reported as meeting every Tuesday at 1 p.m. This appeared to be a time to get together and do arts and crafts, or perhaps play cards or a game. In March of '86, special activities were being incorporated into some of the weekly gatherings. The weekly Tuesday gatherings, referred to as ladies' workshops, continued, but one Tuesday of the month began to claim a new identity. Finally, in December of '86, plans were made to form an official women's group with officers and chairpersons. In March of '87, tickets were sold for a fashion show with clothing modeled by the members. Throughout 1988 and the beginning of '89, mention of the ladies appeared to be tied in with the arts and crafts group, although occasional special functions were advertised. In April of '89, for the first time, an official ladies' club heading appeared in the newsletter, but that was a single occurrence. Subsequently, the ladies' workshop, which met every Tuesday at 1 p.m., was called the Women's Group, and then the Ladies' Group in the calendar, but was rarely mentioned in the body of the newsletter. In 1990, the name Ladies Club again appeared in the calendar to describe the group that met weekly, but again seldom appeared in the body of the newsletter. That changed in October of '91, when a newsletter invitation asked for ideas and volunteers. The November newsletter claimed the second Tuesday of the month and advertised a topic-based meeting. By January 1992, contact names and phone numbers appeared as each monthly meeting had a chairperson for events like fashion shows, card parties, potlucks, luncheons including off-site affairs, entertainment groups, and guest speakers. A collection box for the soup kitchen was also mentioned. 1992 also saw the first mention of ticket sales for the meetings. This was the first year where the Ladies Club appeared in every newsletter, even in the summer months when they continued to meet. It's interesting to note that AVDA, Aid to Victims of Domestic Abuse, was referred to as the Ladies Club Adopted Charity. We just did a collection for them at our December 2018 meeting. And they went to Butterfly World as a group, as we just did last month. During the next few years, bazaars and white elephant sales, which would take place on a Saturday, were often sponsored. Also, Penny's Salon would come to the meetings to do facials and makeovers on volunteers. By June of '94, the Ladies Club no longer met during the summer months, so their season ran from September through June. Bobby Edwards was the name that appeared throughout the early '90s as the leader of the Ladies Club. Each individual meeting was conducted by a chairperson and committee. In June of '96, Bobby Edwards retired from her position as chairperson, and Rella Corris took over. In November of '96, the idea for a cookbook sponsored by the Ladies Club was suggested. In '98, Rella Corris stepped down, and our own Marie Caporal agreed to take over the Ladies Club. The season now ran from October through May. Connie Beppel became the new president in May of 2002, but due to health issues, she had to resign in August of 2003, and the Ladies Club ceased to be. However, Marie Caporal came to the rescue and held an organizational meeting that November. The Ladies Club came back to life in January 2004 with an attendance of over 70 women. Meetings took place on the third Wednesday of the month. In an interview with Marie in April of 2018, before she knew that she would be moving away, Marie talked about her recollections. Over time, it became evident that it was necessary to charge a membership fee because there were things that needed to be purchased in order to prepare for events. Marie tells the story of two sisters who balked at the membership fee, refused to join, and demanded an audit. Eventually they paid and joined and enjoyed the functions. Membership grew, and Marie remembers ordering 110 Chinese luncheons for one meeting. The Ladies Club got a life of its own with neighbor telling neighbor. Women even stopped Marie as she was taking her walk through the development to ask about the next meeting. In October 2005, the meeting switched back from Wednesdays to Tuesdays. Activities included fashion shows with members modeling the clothes. One company based in Naples would bring the clothes to the clubhouse so members could try them on and make their purchases right here. Craft projects like decorating Easter hats, pizza parties, entertainment by a banjo band, dancers performing on the stage, pampered chef parties, and excursions like a boat ride and an annual luncheon at Benvenuto's on Federal Highway in Boynton, where members would get all dressed up and carpool from the clubhouse. Clearly, there was no lack of ingenuity in the events that were planned. The March 2007 meeting, A Day at the Races, was a co-ed affair, where the men were invited to place bets on the female ponies. Unfortunately, no pictures could be located from this playful event. Marie received an appreciation plaque for her service to the Ladies Club. The 2010-11 season saw Marie Oddie assume the responsibility of leading the Ladies Club, and events continued on the second Tuesday of the month from October through April. The long-awaited cookbook finally came through the efforts of the Happy Crafters and the contributions of dozens of Ladies Club members. In December of 2012, the name Ladies Club was changed to Women's Club to align with women's clubs that existed throughout the country. At the end of the 2012-2013 season, the Women's Club formed a cultural arts committee to seek out programs in theaters, museums, and musical venues. Linda Pierce, Gloria Lori, and Ginger Monterosso were on the steering committee. Out of this came, among other things, group tickets to the Delray Playhouse and Breakfast with Beethoven, an informative DVD series designed to expand appreciation for great music. In 2016, personalized name tags were created and utilized at each meeting to facilitate interaction. Lots of new names and faces were happily welcomed to each event. Marie had been taking pictures at the meetings to chronicle the varied activities. She continued to do so, and we will enjoy the benefits of that effort shortly. The 2018-19 season saw new leadership as Marie Oddie convinced Carmen Bruckner to be the new chairperson. And so the Women's Club continues.